Hi guys, in today's video, I'm going to show you how to connect Formidable Forms to your CRM and email marketing software. Now, I've already gone ahead and installed Formidable Forms on this WordPress instance, and I already have two forms, one of which we're going to be using for this demonstration. So on the left, if I go to Forms, we'll see that we have Contact Us and a general feedback form. This general feedback form is also already opened in a new tab. So this is what we're going to use. Okay, now if I go back on the left again, we're going to go to FuseWP in the bottom. We'll hover and click on settings. And I just want you to note that you'll need to go ahead and set up your integrations first. These are all available to you, but in my case, I'm using MailerLite. Okay, so the next step would be to go to user sync on the left. And in user sync, we're going to add a new sync rule. Our source is going to be Formidable Forms. And our source item will be our general feedback form. Next, we'll need to add a new destination. So I'm going to click on this add destination button, and our event will be after form submission. Our integration here will be MailerLite. Now, moving on, we'll need to select a group from MailerLite. And if we access the drop-down menu, we'll see that I have many options available. So I'm going to use feedback. And our next step here would be to go ahead and map custom fields. So let's map the email field to MailerLite's email field. Then we'll map MailerLite's name field to our first name field. Then we can go ahead and map the last name field. And of course, if you want to, you can always add another field if you'd like to map something else. In our case, we'll try to map the field for the questions in our feedback form. So if we do this one, there is no corresponding field in MailerLite. And I'm just going to quickly show you how that would work. So if we jump into MailerLite under subscribers, we can go to the fields tab. And we'll see a list of all the available fields. Now we're going to click on create field in the top right hand corner and name our field. I'm going to call it experience rating, and we'll keep its type as text. Now I'll need to go back and see what the other question is. It's how likely are you to recommend us to others? So we're going to go back to MailerLite and create a new field for that question. I'll call this one recommendation, keep its type as text, and create. Now we'll go back to our FuseWP settings, not the form, the settings, and we'll select the second question, and we can't just continue, so we'll need to actually refresh this, but we'll save our settings first. And then once it's saved, we can refresh, although saving it will refresh our page. So we can now click on our sync rule and then scroll down and continue our mapping. So here we can select experience rating as the first field that we're going to map. And then for the second question, we'll use the recommendation field. Okay, so once that is done, we can save our changes for good this time. And now we can go ahead and test out our sync rule by trying to submit the form. So I'm going to go to the tab with our form field. We'll need to reload this page first. Once it's reloaded, we can then fill it out with some random information. So here's our name and email. And now I'm going to go ahead and select two options. Once we're done, we can click on the submit button. And once our form is submitted, we can go to MailerLite to see if our information was captured. So back in MailerLite, we're going to go to our feedback group. And here we'll see that we have 0 subscribers, and that's because it could take some time for our lead to show up, maybe about 15 to 30 seconds. All right, so now we have 1 subscriber, which is the one that we're looking for. Okay, so this is how you can connect Formidable Forms to your CRM and email marketing software using FuseWP. Thanks for watching and see you next time.